at me. Look at me. Look at my eyes. Alright. We're gonna start off with 3 breathing exercises, exactly like the way we did early on in the stream. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prime your body and your brain to settle down and to fully relax and surrender to the moment with me. So, what I'm gonna do, my gestures are, we're gonna breathe in and then breathe out. Okay, you can close your eyes and just listen to my breathing, or you can visually see my gestures with my hands. We're gonna do it 3 times, and each time you breathe in, I want you to just really collect yourself and be in the moment. And once you exhale out, I want you to really exhale all the stress that's in your body one by one. If you're still fully stressed by the 3rd time, that's okay. That's okay. One step at a time. Not everything has to be perfect and all pure and whatever. Alright? So 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Relax your jaw. Did you exhale a little bit longer? Good. How are your eyes? Are they getting just a little bit lighter? Okay. I'm gonna do it one more time. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. What is it now? Did you exhale the tension slightly around your neck? Your shoulders maybe? Is it hunched forward? Start kind of wiggling into your body. Relax a little bit. Adjust yourself till you can fully feel relaxed and settled in without forcing the way you're laying down or sitting down. One more. I'm gonna need you to do this one with me. It's very important. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Good. How are your hips? Are they lying? How's your lower back? Are your legs a little bit knotted? Are they clenched? How are your toes and ankles? Wiggle them around. You can kind of rotate them gently. Stretch your body, 'cause you deserve it. Your body deserves it. It's been really good to you lately. Sometimes we forget that, hey, my body needs a little bit of affection. I mean, I want affection mentally, but sometimes your body needs that affection physically. And not by anybody else, but by you. It wants to be fed, it wants to be rested, and it wants to be relaxed. But it also wants to be strong. So, this moment is for you to really look, I don't want to say inwards, but to really notice yourself. You exist right here, right now. Your body is as important and valuable as your heart and your mind and your soul. So I want you to really kind of be kind to your body today, or for the night. So stretch it out, wiggle into your seat, see how you're kind of adjusting. If you need to crack your back, do that. I'll give you a little moment. And don't be mad. Don't be sad. I want you to just kind of focus on right now. Right now doesn't have an emotion. Your body doesn't have an emotion right now. We're just starting out with a blank slate so you can see through a little bit better. Just put aside any emotion that you are carrying right now, whether it's happiness, anger, all that stuff. Just put that to the side just for a little moment. Because I want to talk to you. Get away from the emotions. Happiness is great and all that stuff, and I'm glad you can feel emotions and sadness and anger and all that stuff. Just get away from it. Okay? And I want to talk to your soul. I want to talk to your soul. I don't know if you've heard it recently or anyone has told you, but you belong here. I want you to really take a look. You belong here. The way you look, the way you think, the way you dress, who you think you are, you have every right to be here. Nobody, no other human has any power to tell you otherwise. And if they do, don't ever give them your power by believing that foolishness. You have every right to be here. No matter how you're feeling, the good days, the bad days, the days where you're disappointed in yourself. I know. Sometimes it's tough, but you have every right to be here. You belong here. Even though you have no idea what you're doing. You still belong here. You feel out of place sometimes. That's okay. I promise you, you're not the only one. It's just not a lot of people talk about it, so it may feel like you were the only one. It feels kinda lonely. I know. You feel like an alien sometimes. It's like, damn, do I even belong on Earth? But you do. And whatever, if you are sensing some sort of, I don't know, if your little kid on the inside in the past is getting touched by these words, I want you to know how proud you are. Oh wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I want you to know how proud your little self is of you. Your little self has felt misplaced, felt like they didn't belong, felt just unknowing, they didn't understand anything. But your little self sees you right now, and they're so proud of you. And hey, no need to beat yourself over thinking, yeah, but I'm still a loner. Yeah, but I'm dumb. Yeah, but I'm not successful. Yeah, but I don't have any friends. Yeah, but hey, don't be talking about butts. If you want to be talking about butts, you can just watch the music video. I like big butts, and again, I lie. right? If you'd be talking about butts. But over here, no butt talking. Just for a moment, believe, even if you don't believe it on a daily life. Just for a moment, believe that. You know what? I am freaking proud of myself, and my little one in the past would be proud of me. I know something a little bit more now. I know how to cook breakfast. Make eggs, scrambled eggs. I now know how to tie my shoelace. You probably struggled when you were little, and maybe people made fun of you when you were little. But you know how to tie your shoelace now. So that's all that matters. You're not gonna know everything. You're definitely not gonna understand everything either. And that's okay. You will feel like an alien all the time. But here's the beauty of this. We're all aliens. We all think the same way. And I want you to be like, you know what? It's okay that I feel out of place. It's okay that I have no idea what to do on this earth. It's okay. It's okay if you don't know how to make friends. It's not like there is some primitive way for humans to be like, hi, coming out of the womb and just knowing how to socialize. We don't do that. Everything's learned based on our environment. So you're okay. You're on the right path. Whatever path that you are in right now, you're in the right path. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like it. I know life doesn't come in pretty wrapping paper and sparkly, I don't know, sprinkles and whatever. I know sometimes it doesn't look like in the shape of cotton candy clouded playground. That sounds like a great place. But eventually things start to make sense a little bit later on. But in the meantime, why focus about and use all that energy to focus on, oh my god, is it gonna make sense? Just, you don't know anything that's gonna happen in the future. You just know your past and your present. But you don't want to stay in your past. And here's why. Because if you ever thought to yourself that you're not good enough and you're a shitty human being and you don't deserve the world, you deserve nothing, that thinking in the past is not you. If you're thinking, oh, I'm such a loner, I'll never make friends, and maybe that's how my life is supposed to be, and that's how you thought before, maybe a little bit now, it does not mean that this is you. They're just thoughts. They're just thoughts. They're not you. Imagine that. Like, what? You're special as well? You're also capable? Yeah, it's really freaking hard. But hey, you've gone through a lot of shit. You've gone through so much pain, so much shedding, so much loss. Whatever it may be, you've gone through the pain. And pain hurts. But I promise you, you can get through it. If you have a hard time making friends or being surrounded by people, you can always ask, how come I'm like that? Who made me like that? We don't just get into the world and choose our character and like Sims and be like, hey, you know what? I want my character to be lonely. No. It's the world that places you there. Sometimes, maybe, for example, nobody taught you how to socialize. And you have a hard time talking to girls or boys or your crush. Nobody teaches you how to socialize. Nobody teaches you how to balance peace in your life. Nobody does that. Very few do. And if someone teaches you but you're in a really terrible environment, sometimes the bad outweighs the good. Especially when the majority of your learnings from this terrible environment, and then you meet this human being one day and they tell you so many good things that sounds great to hear, but you go back to living into the shitty environment you've been living in your whole life. It's gonna be really hard. So there's no regret. You are full-on worthy of every experience you've ever experienced. And it's okay. The pain that happens, and it's really hard to get through your days. It's okay to not feel okay and all this. Here's the thing. Positivity is great, but you know what's more important? Peace. Because positivity fluctuates, but peace is very grounded. And peace happens when you know you belong here. When you believe that. Once you start believing that you belong here, oh, this other little thing in this world doesn't matter. Oh, it's going to relax your brain because you deserve it. Who doesn't want their brain relaxed and massaged with peace? But yeah, everything that you've gone through, you can always go through more, and it builds your character. I know, it's like, how much character building do I gotta go through? Believe me, I get it. But your past of thoughts, these negative thoughts, they're not you. They do not define you. And if someone in your life that's kind of close to you calls you names and tells you that you're not good enough, just letting you know, sometimes it's not really you. Sometimes they're really talking about themselves. And it's really sad, because people who are hurt will hurt you without knowing that they're hurting you. So sometimes you're not the one that's dumb. Maybe they feel dumb, and so they call you dumb. Dumb. Anyway, you're not your thoughts. And I know once you apply your energy to something that makes you feel peaceful, to anything that you want to learn, if you want to learn how to speak to your crush, if you want to learn how to balance work and life, if you want to learn how to move on from things a little bit faster, let go. This one's a little bit hard because sometimes it really just takes time, and it takes a lot of those things. You do have to put yourself out there. You do have to go through the pains, the learning pains, the growing pains, and the shedding pains. And it really hurts. It really, really hurts. And it's just like a little phase that's like, You know when a kid scribbles on paper attempting to draw? That's how it feels. It's like, ugh, what are those scribbles? It just looks like noise. That's what it feels like. It feels so complicated, but you know what? At some point, the drawing becomes clear, and you start to see things a little bit more clearer. But it does take a lot of energy to really pursue it, and put your heart on your sleeve, and put your face out there. But I know you got it. Just be kind to yourself. That's all. Be kind to yourself. And I'm so proud of you so far.